Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to have a bit of fun playing Call of Duty with the hubby. I'm sorry I haven't put a video up for a few days. I said I'd do a couple of weeks, but had a lot going on and this is the only opportunity I've had. But I hope you enjoy this video and I'll be posting more soon. So enjoy. Okay, I'm ready, boo.
Alright. See if we can do some. Did a good round in there, guy.
Yeah, I did off camera, but you wait. Now I'm on video. I'll do it appallingly.
Oh, it's all part of fun.
I wait till we do search and destroy. That's where I really go bad.
I don't know if this is search destroy or.
I think it's gonna be deathmatch.
I'm not sure yet.
I like. No, I like the map, but it just says quick play shoot house. Oh no, a search and destroy. Oh, Lord. No.
Vinny's asleep. I can hear him snoring.
He snores like a 70-year-old man, that dog do. I'm not surprised the amount of running about he's been doing today.
The hard knock life.
The hard life of Vinny. He thinks he's royalty.
Yeah. Oh, I'm dead.
Really?
Yeah, I died straight away. I took my eye off the ball and that was it. Damn.
I'm not sure how to describe search and destroy, because some people might know what it is, might not. But I suppose watching it, they might get a gist.
Basically, you either got a bomb and you've got to destroy an ammo case, and if you haven't got the bomb, you've got to stop them destroying your ammo case.
Yeah, and as you're going around, if you get shot, you're dead, you don't respawn.
Yeah, that's what I like about that, though, because it gives you a break on your fingers, but it also a bit of skill to it.
Yeah, you get more points anyway, don't you?
Yeah, you do. I'm going to leave them a big fat cherry pie right down here so they come and have that.
Yeah. Oh, someone planted a shock. No.
Oh, I got him.
We're still winning though.
I think I got last kill. I'm not. Oh, it was a fluke. Yeah, it was me. There's you.
Yeah, I ran away. I thought someone was there, but I got their shock.
Yeah, I ran into that.
I like the character though.
Yeah, we got to get you that character.
I like her. She's cool. They say about there's a Nicki Minaj one coming. I don't want Nicki Minaj, but I want to see it. I got shocked again.
Hey, who killed me? There's no one even there, and then nowhere.
And then there was. I got shocked. I couldn't do nothing. I
don't know. Weird. It's weird. It's like keeps getting a little glitch. That's just not really much. But now we know what the next game's gonna be.
I'm surprised though, aren't you?
I am, because me and Lucky thought it was gonna be Black Ops, the new Black Ops, and it's not. It's Modern Warfare 3. So.
I was surprised because I thought it was going to be Black Ops. I must admit.
And they normally gap it, you know. They normally do one and then go on another one, then
but
come back.
They hadn't, so that means they must have already had that ready to pretty much roll.
Well, I'm thinking.
Oh well, when's it out? Or is this just going to be like coming
It's
out?
going to be the presentation in 9 days or something. It says so, 7 days, I think. So we'll find out from there. Probably gonna. I guess it's gonna be a late November to early December release, or maybe earlier than that.
I've got to say between October and November because.
Yeah, that's when they normally do it, isn't it?
Yeah, in time for Christmas.
I wasn't gonna get it, but you want it, and everyone else is gonna probably get it, and we have a good community of people that play with this, so I guess we'll get it.
It's a good social game to have.
Yeah, looking at it that way, it is. I just wish they put the campaign on the disc. That's all. So there's at least something to play later.
I mean, Dork will get it. Lucky will get it.
We'll get it. It's pity Tom didn't play Call of Duty because that'd be well fun. There'd be like the whole little bunch of us then. I mean, Lucky Son plays as well, so there's 5 of us already at play already. It's still a lot of fun. So.
Is Tom the one who's into the wrestling as well, like you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, damn, I got fucking blown up with a pie.
Because so did I. You said that, and then I got blown up by a pie.
Hilarious.
I got 1 kill. Search and destroy is not my forte. I like team deathmatch. I like kill confirm because I like to collect the dog tags.
Now, I'm not a fan of that one.
I like it because it's collecting.
Collect all this stuff. You'll have a lot of games coming up on your channel because you're going to be getting the Smurfs game in there.
Yeah, there's a Smurfs game, but there's also a Smurfs racing game.
Yep, Smurfs karting. That could be fun.
That will be fun.
You seen the DreamWorks one?
I think you showed me a video of it.
That's got Shrek, Donkey, and everything.
I got sniped. Does my voice sound croaky?
A little bit, but I think that's because of your tooth.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Sounds like you've been smoking like 10,000 fags.
Funny.
Well, in some cases they say cigarette.
Cigarette, fag.
Yeah, I don't understand, where people all of a sudden start making these different scenarios of words mean something else. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't get it.
Well,
you offend so many people, don't you? Because it's the word that you think it means now. They changed it along the line. I mean, we call fags cigarettes, but in America and other places, fags stand for gay people, apparently. It's like, I don't understand the why they keep changing words up.
They change everything, they do.
And then one day we'll say, oh, I love a bottle of tomato sauce, and that'll somehow mean a woman's monthly. I don't understand it. That's because they keep changing shit.
Oh, there's already enough words out there for that.
Yeah, but like, why bother? Why do you know what I mean? Like, why change all these words just to confuse people and make things stupid?
I know. It's like...
Doesn't make any sense.
Oh, look, now. We say dyke, and years ago a dyke was a proper, dyke, but now they take it as being lesbian.
Yeah, but that's stupid because a dyke's a fucking ditch in the side of a water.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, but that's what it's like. You know, when we were at school in history class, they'd go on about moats and dykes, but now if they said dyke in the class, everyone would snigger. Whoops. Because they think dyke is lesbian now.
Well, at the end of the day, I'm going to call it what it is, right? And at the end of the day, if you consider a dyke to be a lesbian, then you fucking spanner.
Wait, it's something.
It's not a terminology of it, though, is it? It's saying the same thing. It's like when people keep going about the N-word. Yeah? Well, if nobody uses it all together, I mean, it's a word at the end of the day. If you got It's true that the coloured community throw that word around like it's nothing, and then that's our word. We could use that. No, it's not.
That's funny.
It's
Oh,
fucking words.
I was looking at funny gift ideas and stocking fillers and things for Christmas earlier. Yeah, I've got to tell you, all I remember. And I found literally, and it was a bag, and it says a bag full of shit, and then there's all different comedy shits.
It's a
in a
bag full of shit.
Yeah, it's different styles of shit. And when I see it, I was laughing, but I was like, you'd love that.
Yeah. A bag of shit.
And it literally comes in a bag, and it says a bag of shits.
I gotta get that. I don't care, I've gotta get it.
I see it, I thought I'll go and get you that as a stocking filler, because that's hilarious.
See, people don't get our humour a lot. Where the fuck did he go?
It's literally a giant bag of different shits, and there's like 6 different shits in there.
That's hilarious. I gotta get that. This guy did a fucking Houdini, yeah? He shot me. No, I shot him, and then he went around a corner. I went around a corner, he disappeared.
I thought you could play a prank. You could meet your mums and then, like, get one of them and put one on the sofa and then be like, oh, God, Ozzy's took a massive shit on your sofa. And what would you be like, oh, my God.
They should do it so that you get, like, chocolate bars that look edible, yes, and then you can put it down. That's alright, I'll get rid of it and eat it.
Yak.
Caramel flavoured chocolate curds, that would be brilliant.
I mean, you got a sense of humour like that. It's like when we got Dork, but you got Dork with that fart spray.
That was fucking brilliant.
Fart. What's it? He said farty smell.
Yeah, we got fart spray. We sprayed perfume into the lid, so it smelled nice, and then he sprayed it all over himself.
Yeah. And then he went, "What's that farty smell?"
He went, he went, "Oh, you fuckers, that's that farty smell." Farty smell. I'm never gonna let that go. I let it go.
Let it go. We've got him a lot of times, haven't we?
Yeah, we get him often. Like with that bamboozle jelly beans. Oh, they were fucking horrible, they was.
Yeah, they were horrible.
They were rank, but fucking funny. But what's the puke flavoured one?
Oh. I was just thinking about when you got him drunk and doing that roulette game.
Oh, yeah.
He was that drunk and he kept asking you to draw on his face.
10 years ago. You drew a massive dick.
Who drew? I didn't draw a massive willy on him. Did you do it?
I drew it on his forehead.
Oh, yeah, because I took a picture.
Got pictures of it.
Yeah, but he's smiling and laughing and he thought it was hilarious, didn't he?
Oh, I got the last kill. Got him on the Easter Bunny.
Yeah, we got him with the catnip as well.
Catnip.
Yeah, the catnip.
That was brilliant. That's the thing, it's just about having a bit of fun and a laugh, a bit of sense of humour.
Yeah, we got him with all sorts of inflatable sheeps, grow your own man and all sorts.
Shit.
You've got to have a sense of humour, haven't you?
Do? What life's about, not taking things too seriously.
Yeah, but some people, take everything seriously.
I know they do. I can't believe the fucking snowflakes that live in the world today moan about every little nook and cranny and everything.
It's funny though.
That's like that Tom McDowell or whatever his name is. Yeah, I'm with him. I am fucking with him.
Oh yeah, I know who you mean.
He's been going about people that's like them, it's that, yeah, there's a fuck.
Apparently he's dropping a new song on Friday.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
So
that will be cool. He's only in the day, right? He's spreading that what's happening. It's true. It's true what he says.
It is true.
And people can say it's a racial slur, it's hate. It's not. He's just fucking out there, basically telling people what it is. He's got the balls to say it, where no one else has. MMA used to have the balls to say it, but even he's getting now to the point that he's just like sitting on the backbench.
He didn't really say a lot now, do he?
So I mean, he's sort of been there, done it. But this new guy, he's coming up in the world. I like his music, I like his lyrics because they fucking mean something. You can relate to it, what he's saying. You know, the government is all about greed, and we all die for them. And the things he's saying about society today, how they will literally get their pitchforks and kill you over something that's so minorly stupid, while the rest of the world sees the government and thinks it's fine. And I agree with his music. I agree with his lyrics. It means something.
I agree with what you're saying.
Exactly, it's good music. I like it.
Oh, if you want,
hates music.
Is this the it's the museum? Right. Yeah, it is a death match. It looks like we've lost signal with the hubby due to some sort of error. He's still in the game, but he's not with me. I don't know what's happened there. Oh, try to get him. Now he's left the party. All together, okay. And he's back. I don't know what's going on here, guys. Let's see if we can figure it out.
Friendly UAV online. Friendly UAV on station.
No.
Enemy
Okay, I don't know what's going on.
He fixed it.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I don't know what happened there.
I don't. It does that from time to time. Just fuck it.
When this recording part go up, people are gonna be like, what?
Yeah, they know that. Oh, if you play PlayStation, you get that error sometimes. They said they'd sorted that out for PS4, but they haven't.
Clearly, I was in a party with you, was it yesterday or the day before, and I got kicked out.
They're never gonna fix all the same problems.
So
They'll have them also.
They'll never stop the cheaters either.
Speaking of cheaters, I swear there was one the other day cheating. I jumped out of the water and he was already opposite way, and then he just turned around and shot me like he knew I was there.
Really?
But, yeah. They should do something about it, really, but game at the end of the day.
Yeah, they should.
Can't really call the, ball the kettle black when you turn around saying, don't take life too serious, and then you're taking a game too seriously.
Some people take it too seriously, though, don't they?
I can understand the frustration. I mean, it is a frustrating thing when you want to win, trying to do something, and it don't go your way. It can get frustrating, but at the end of the day, it's still a bit of fun.
Yeah, it's just a game, though.
Well, yeah, but like I said, I understand it from everyone's point of view. That's some fucking hell, he's round the corner like that. But it's personal preference.
I know, but I've seen some of these rage videos, and that's like, seriously, if you've got rage like that, don't play it. And
I say personal preference because it does come down to the game you want to fucking play. Like then I was reloading.
Oh god.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, that's what made me laugh. Right, people say that I got an anger problem, yeah, and they've seen me play this game day in and day out, and I never rage. Not to the point of some people. You can go on YouTube and find people smashing up their house in rage.
That's
and
yet
they're not looked at or nothing, but because I've got a mental illness diagnosis, they seem to think that, it's hilarious. It really... Again, small-minded. Small-minded, that's what it comes down to.
Well, it's assumption, isn't it?
Yeah, well, people can have their opinion, but when their opinion goes too far and it actually affects your life, that's different in my opinion. I mean, you might turn around and say I'm an arsehole, and that's your opinion. But then, if you then spread that to every person you ever meet, and then they don't like me because you just said that, then that's affecting somebody, and that's the point I get at.
Yeah, you can't tell if you want
the police don't like me because I'm mentally ill, but at the end of the day, they shouldn't judge me just because I've been diagnosed by something that I don't even know exists.
Well,
you know what I mean, though?
I understand what you mean, Bill, I do.
I mean, like the schizophrenia diagnosis I've been given, yeah, I don't even know what that even is, It's something somebody made up as a word to give people like me a diagnosis, just to basically be picked on for the rest of my life. Like your diagnosis, you've got post-traumatic stress disorder, but at the end of the day, that doesn't... They give you that label to apparently help you, but how does it help you when all you get there from that on end on is picked on?
They love to label everything.
Oh, I mean, and it ain't to help you, it's to make you worse, because then you just get forever picked on.
That's true. That's very true.
And we could speak about that from the spectrum of where we've been and where we know. We've seen how it is. You've been to the point that the experiences in your life made you mentally ill, but you weren't always mentally ill.
No.
I've always been mentally ill, and I haven't seen any other spectrum apart from being treated like a bit of dirt. You've seen it on both ends.
Yeah, that is true.
You've been normal and treated like dirt afterwards by things.
I wasn't born with an illness, no.
No. Traumatic events in your life caused your illness.
Yeah. That's
Which doesn't
true.
take away as well. I want people to understand that. That doesn't take away from how severe or bad your illness is as well. But people need to just be more open-minded with people. At the end of the day, they might look at me and you. I know what does it, right? Because I feel the same way. I hate the word mental. The word mental health, that's a fucking horrible word to say at the end of the day. I mean, when you hear, mental health, that makes people sound like you are mental. You interpret the word mental as, mental.
Oh yeah, that misconception.
They should change the way they label it. It shouldn't be mental health. It should just be a health problem like any other.
I agree.
I mean, it is ridiculous, but I don't know.
I just don't understand, because it's like anyone can have anything happen to them and then suffer long-term effects.
Well, I'll say it this way, yeah. Imagine if you turned around and said to somebody, you've got a headache, And then from that day forth, they won't let you do nothing that involves you making decisions because they know you've had a prior headache in your life. Knowing that every person in the world's got a headache at some point in their life. That's how we feel with our health. Because I was, I looked at it as I was different to other people, but everybody's different in their own unique way. But I've been made to feel like it's bad for having a mental illness, and and I didn't want it to be mental. It's just the way they describe it nowadays. I mean, if somebody could come out of the woodwork and say, I'm a jar of mayonnaise, I identify as that, why can't I identify as just unwell in... I'm not even unwell, I'm just different than everybody else.
But, I'd say this, what they say is normal. You deal with things in your own unique way.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
but as like you said, yeah, you take 15 women and line them in a line. All 15 women will have, unless of course they've had problems, which we're not getting into that, because the point is this, right? Let's just take 15 ordinary women with breasts and everything, right?
Yeah.
Now, you take them, they're all going to have different sized breasts, they're all going to be different heights, they're all going to be different weights, different ages, and yet they are all treated equal. Well, they should be. And at the end of the day, that's the only same thing I'm trying to say when it comes to health of people. You should treat everybody as who they are and not just put them in the same category. Oh, he's mentally ill, that's it then. No, I can't grasp certain things, and no, I'm slow at other things. I'm not good at taking orders from people because I can't concentrate, and then I just get angry with myself. But that doesn't mean I'm that, what's the word I'm trying to think of? I'm not that incapable. I can't do anything for myself.
No, I know
I
that.
just do things my own way. Like if they said you've got to do it that way, I can't do it the way you want me to do it. I've got to do it the way I can do it.
Yeah, you do it your way.
For example, they say lift a box by bending your back. I might just bend over and pick it up. And they go, no, you're going to hurt your back doing it that way. But that's the only way I can do it.
Yeah, I get you.
That's probably a stupid way of scenario. Alright, do it in the sense of baking bread. Some people bake bread different ways. Some people use a wet towel to bring out the...
to make it rise.
Make it rise, and some people might use wet paper towel or something. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? There's different ways. Everyone has their own unique style to anything.
I don't think there's any right or wrong way of doing things at the end of the day.
Yeah, but you nailed it there. You see, there is no right and wrong way of doing it, but the world today persists to say there is a right and a wrong way. But that's the thing. We need to be more open-minded to understand it isn't. As long as it's done in a safe manner and still done, it shouldn't make a difference.
Well, that's the problem in the world. A lot of people they say that they're all inclusive and got broadened horizons, but that's not true.
Here's another example, right? Look at a foreign ethnic person, right? They might come over to England and are really struggling to get the English barrier dialogue over. And then we look at that person like, oh, they're completely stupid. They can't even speak a word of English, therefore they're that. But behind closed doors, even though he can probably speak fluent Arab or whatever he can speak, or she, not being sexist with it, they're probably the biggest brain boxers going. They could probably take a PlayStation or an Xbox apart and put it back together blindfolded. But just because they can't got the barrier to have a fluent conversation or speak the right way or say it right, we automatically brush them off.
Exactly.
And that's where I say, the things need to change in the world. Not just in England, in every country it needs to change.
That's true. It is true.
A black person should be same equal right as a white person, and so on and so forth. And a woman and a man should have the same rights. Shouldn't be no difference in pay. Shouldn't have no difference in say. It should be the same. But I do agree, though, these Karens in the world and these bloody snowflakes, they shouldn't be heard. Because at the end of the day, there's a line between stupidity and taking it too far.
Exactly. I agree with you. I do agree.
People probably don't understand what we're talking about. But that's just how we are, you know.
I don't know, I think a lot of people would understand.
If you basically get to where me and you are, and you get to the whole of it, all we basically want is an equal rights for everybody, and we don't want more than anybody else. We want the same. That's all we want.
I just think that we are who we are, and I just don't think people should judge other people. That's it, at the end of the day.
Exactly. I mean, there's the same scenario with skinny people and fat people, right? You might look at a fat person who don't eat a lot, and you think, oh, I bet he eats a lot, and that's unfair, because there's skinny people out in the world that can out-eat me tenfold.
Yeah, like, I don't understand why people go on about people's weights, because at the end of the day, if that person's happy, who cares?
I mean, I'm not exactly massive. I'm not exactly skinny but bitty beanpole either, because
No.
You can't be skinny and weightlifting. You know what I'm saying?
You're perfect the way you are.
I mean, I could probably lose a stone and be better off, but you know, at the end of the day, I don't do well as a beanpole, like a 7-stone beanpole. I don't do well, but some people do fit that look. Some don't. I think it's hard to say. I'll give another example, right? Rihanna, as a singer,
yeah,
she looks better with a little bit of weight to her over, say, really skinny, as does Jessica Simpson. But if you looked at someone like what's her bloody name? I forgot her name now. She was thin, wasn't she? She looked alright thin. What's her name? Emma Watson. She looked alright thin. So, you see my point?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
But at the end of the day, I think everyone in their own little world is perfect the way they are. Just got to stop picking on everyone else.
But the thing is, I can say this. It don't matter if you're big or if you're thin. You'll still get judged either way. Because I've been on both sides of the spectrum, and I've been judged both ways.
Yeah, but I'll also say this so people can hear, yeah? It does also affect who you have in your life. For example, without naming names, because we won't be doing that, but the point is, right, if you've got somebody on your side with a little bit of clout, i.e. money, stuff like that, look to be across as a heavy, hard-working person, they will listen to that person all day long over someone like you and I.
Exactly. But I will say this. I've got nothing against thin people and skinny people, but that don't make you any more happy if you're right thin or you're as big as a house. That don't make you happy at the end of the day.
I'll say this to man and woman. If you are of a chunkier set, don't let it bother you. Because I'll say this as a male to women, because this is obviously you've already got a wider women audience. I'll say this as a male's point of view. A bigger woman is more beautiful in her own right in a man's point of view. They won't admit it because they will get ridiculed by their friends, but I don't care about that. At the end of the day, a bigger woman is better as a lover and in general as personality, is bubbly and fun and just they're down for anything, you know. They will go and be like, yeah, let's go to Disneyland tomorrow. They'll be like, let's go to camping weekend. I don't know, but they just are a lot more happier and down to do anything, have fun. And before someone takes out a dirty manner, get your head out the dirty clouds.
The dirty clouds. That's funny.
And people can say this is racist the way they say it, but I will say a lot of thinner women are a lot more, you know, more likely to say no to doing certain things. Like, let's go camping. They're like, no, let's go here. No, can't eat this because of a figure. Can't do that. Can't do this. And it's more boring. But for myself, I prefer a bigger set woman. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, you when I was at my thinnest, you hated that.
Yeah, but this has been proven for years, right? Years. Look at cartoons in the old days. Betty Boo, Jessica Rabbit, people like that. They've all got wide thighs and big booties, is what we'll say. And that's what it was about. We you know, women have it in their mind now because the celebrity world thinks they all need to be the size of a rake.
That's because that's what society tells you have to be.
Yeah, see, that's wrong. It's wrong. Society's wrong. But however, don't think if you are skinny or thin that you are in the category of horrible either, because you're not.
No, that's the thing. I think if you're happy with the size you are, then just be at that size, that's it.
It's yin and yang at the end of the day. You need skinny people, you need chunky people to make the yin and the yang, because there's people that prefer skinny women and there's people that prefer chunky women. And it's the same with women for men. People like skinny men, muscular and really muscled, and some men like a chubby man with a beard, you know?
Yeah, but it's like saying some people like blondes or brunettes or prefer redheads, or some women out there probably like bald men, I don't know.
Well, that's what I mean, Steve. That's all it comes down to. What all me and you were trying to say is, be happy with who you are, don't let somebody else bring you down at the end of the day. That's what I've always taught you, is it not?
Yeah, I've always said that.
And people can say what they like, right? My wife was very underconfident when I met her, and I brought her up back to a standard of letting her understand that she's beautiful in her own right and be happy with who she is, not because of what somebody else wants her to be. At the end of the day, my wife, she likes wearing dresses, but she wouldn't wear them because certain people would say she don't suit them. Or she wouldn't wear a certain colour because they'd say that don't suit you. But I learned her, did it make you happy wearing it? Did you buy it because you wanted it? Yes. Then I said, then at the end of the day, give everyone else the big FU because you got it because you wanted it. Doesn't matter what anybody else says.
And if them individuals are watching, I'd like to say this. I wear every colour now, and when I wear a colour you specifically used to bully me for, I smile bright because I think, fuck you.
Exactly. I would like people to know the difference because at the end of the day, yeah, people might look at me and if you saw me in the street, yeah, it's very easy to judge me from my appearance, but I'm complete opposite to what you're judging me. Whatever you're thinking of me at the time, you're 100% wrong. What do you nickname me? A teddy bear?
Yeah, I call you my teddy bear, my honey bear.
And that's more close to the description of what I actually am. I might look menacing, but that's all for show at the end of the day. You've got to really wind me up to see that side.
I also call you my little Taz.
I'm with you. Well, yeah, but I'm not afraid to tell people, yeah, that I'm not... I can fight. I can fight all day long, but I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover at the end of the day. I'd rather love than fight, but if I had to, then you'll find out very quickly why I don't like to fight.
Yeah.
Because I don't like the fact that I hurt people and then I've got to live with that consequence.
Yeah, well, when you flip that switch, it's hard for you to unswitch it into.
Yeah, it is, and I'll admit that. At the end of the day, I'm nice, I'm a nice person, but I'm not to be fucked with, I'll give it that.
Yeah, I'll say that. You are that. You're the loveliest person you can meet, but if you get angry, then that's a whole different ball game.
I never pick on anybody, I never start on anybody. They've got to start on me first, and then obviously after that they'll regret it, but that's how I live my life. I don't like to be a bully, I don't like to pick on anybody, I don't care what you've got, I don't care if you're different coloured skin, short, fat, or even got Down syndrome or any other affliction or illness. I treat everyone with respect, and I love everyone for who they are. Just be yourself.
That's true. I swear, I've got a different temperament. I don't know what you describe my temperament.
You're very lovely, bubbly. You're very shy.
Yeah, I'm shy, but I am shy. I give it that.
One thing that always pissed me off though is when people would say you wear your heart on your sleeve. What is wrong with that?
Yeah, I've been criticised for that quite a lot.
That really winds me up because, like, as your audience can hear now, I don't understand what's wrong with that. If you're a nice, caring, loving person and you share that with everyone, but you're shy as well, after all the things you've been through and how many times you've been burnt, that's still a very high character to have, to wear your heart on your sleeve. So at the end of the day, people should just go out there and I won't even swear on your channel, but they can go and F themselves pretty much because it's there.
Well, today I swore on my channel.
I know, but no, it's just true though. People shouldn't judge nice people because they could easily turn that off and be horrible people then. And at the end of the day, we need more nice people in the world to what we've got today. Our government does not give a flying fig about any of us. So when the rest of the world turns its back on you, what's you got left?
Well, I have been judged many a time for my temperament, but you know as well as I do, it takes a lot for me to lose my temper, and if ever, I'm like a volcano. I think it takes me like 1,000 years before I erupt over anything.
Well, yeah, but there's nothing wrong with that either. I feel bad.
What happened there? I can't hear you. You ain't gone again, have you? Oh, I think we lost you again. I don't know what's going on tonight with this Call of Duty. See, it's done it again. It keeps doing this. I don't know what's the matter with it tonight, guys. But in truth, touching on the subject, I don't have a temper. I've never had a temper. I'm just not that way.
Shit.
Are you back?
I'm trying leaving and kill.
Are you there?
Can you hear it?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I don't know why I keep doing that.
Yeah, I don't know why either. No, I was just saying while you disappeared.
Alexa, stop.
While you disappeared, that I haven't got a temper. I am not that way. I've never been that way, and that's just how I am.
It's true. It's true. It's true.
And I don't know. I always associate it with, I don't know, maybe it's the way I was brought up, like my childhood that's made me that way, you have that temperament, I don't know.
I don't know either. Like I said, as I was saying when it cut off, the last time somebody actually was nasty to you, I dealt with it there and then.
Yeah, well, you did. You did.
And at the end of the day, people might not like, you know, they didn't like the way I handled it, but I wasn't going to have them bullying you like that.
Yeah. As I said, I don't lose my temper and I don't get into confrontation. I think the last time I ever got into a confrontation was when I was actually defending you, I believe.
Yeah, I told you I don't need defending. I'm like steel. I just let things bounce off me.
But you weren't there. But what I said had to be said, and there's only one way to say it. And that took a little bit of aggression. Well, not aggression, but like telling them to shove it up the backside. Was that my reminder for my medicine?
No, that was the reminder I set to do that, upload. Oh, no, I don't.
Because I know my medicine's due at some point, and I thought it was that for a minute.
That's the 1 hour thing I did.
Oh, okay.
I put it up on an hour, you know, I said.
Well, again, search and destroy is not my... not my thing. I've got the hiccups.
30 seconds remain.
Well, this bloke ain't going to do a lot, is he?
Are they?
I think he's just realised he's on his own.
10 seconds remaining.
What's that doing? Yeah, okay.
We lost that round. Prepare for the next
He
one.
didn't even try, did he?
No.
Search and destroy. All Jaeger, detonate the target to win.
You might as well have just tried, but never mind.
Secured the bomb.
Oh, we started. I'm too busy typing away. I did you there.
Well, what
I
you
was
doing?
typing. I was answering somebody back, and then I forgot.
Blasphemy.
I know. Oh damn! I got shot with a rocket launcher.
God, that was a fluke.
Why didn't you rocket
Oh,
launchers like? Oh,
I got nobbled. I got one, but then I got nobbled.
I say yeah. At least you went out in pink sparkles.
Well, if I was ever going to get shot, that's how it's got to be.
Oh yeah. I did crap that round. It's my fault though. I was messing about. I think a lot of people know we're pretty much genuine though. At the end of the day, I've always been that way though. I paid a spade at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I generally don't like someone. I'll tell them straight. I don't fucking like them.
Yeah, well, you are like that. You are a spade. And that's one of the reasons I love you, because you aren't one of these people that's nice to someone's face and then been like, oh God, I hate them behind the back. You literally, if you don't like someone, you don't like them, and you don't play a part. I don't like it when people, they're like, oh, just show face and be nice to someone, and then behind your back you're being nasty. No, don't play like, if you don't like the person, you don't like them. Don't go out your way to be rude to them, no. But you don't like them, but don't be two-faced about it, that's wrong.
No, but at the end of the day, I've never done that either like that. If I don't like somebody, I have a reason why I don't like them, and I will tell them why I don't like them. But
Yeah.
90% of the time, I get on with anybody and everybody. The only reason I don't like somebody is if they're like judgmental all the time to somebody else. Like you hear them come up to you and go, oh, you know that bloke round the corner? He's a dickhead. Oh, you know that bloke round the corner? He said this the other night and I hate him, he's a dickhead. But it's like, at the end of the day, people will have their own opinions, yeah, but you shouldn't spread hate about somebody else to somebody else all the time. You should just let them get on with it.
But then there is the special type of person, and I won't say his name, out there, that's got big ears and the arrogance that runs for a million years. You can't get on with someone like that.
Enemy bomb drone in the area.
Oh, yeah, I know who you mean. Yeah, well, me and him had a confrontation, as you know we did.
Well, several. But the thing is, everyone that comes in...
his quarter dinner.
Yeah, but the thing is, everybody that has met him has had a similar experience and of not liking him for the same reason. Because he generally is rude, arrogant, has an opinion on everything and knows all, but literally knows nothing.
I mean, look, I'll give my opinion on things, and I'll say things, but at the end of the day, yeah, I will also tell people to take what I say with a grain of salt, because I'm only passing on the knowledge that I've heard or know of. I don't necessarily gospelly know that's 100% of certain games or something I'm saying about it. I'm passing on what I've heard. It doesn't mean it's legit.
Yes, but there is, like I said, there's people out there like that individual where you'll naturally
that
know.
Don't like.
You'll
that
know
basically
something.
don't like to say no.
You'll know something and he will contradict it even when you literally know. That's like, for example, you say, well, that's my mum, and he's like, no, that's not your mum. That's not your mum. And you're like, well, yes, it is. She's my mum. She's always been my mum. She is my mum. And he will contradict it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's what
And
I'm
then,
saying. People like that just don't like to hear the word no. They're always
yeah,
right.
and
No
then
matter what you say, they're right.
when he is proven to be
Fuck.
wrong, he will
Start
then
again.
make out that he never said it.
Yeah, I know. And then or he'll be like, and what about it? So, and it's
Yes,
like, yeah.
a special kind of idiot that we shall name Big Ears.
I don't really care though. At the end of the day, he'll come crashing down. Everyone always does.
There's all sorts of people in this world, and we come across them all. It's also my favourite type of person when they're like, don't do that, I'll never do that, and then they do the thing
And
that
then
they
they're
tell you
doing
not
it.
to. Yeah, and then they do what they told you shouldn't do.
I'll say out there now, I put my hands up and say I'm nowhere near perfect. I never will be. At the end of the day, perfect don't exist.
No, don't.
There's everybody else's version of perfect, but there's never ever going to be 100% perfection in anybody or anything that a human does. We're meant to make mistakes but learn by it.
Everybody's got their good qualities and they've got their flaws.
Yeah, but there is people in the world like Kim Kardashian that think she should be entitled and her shit don't smell and everything about it is she's perfect.
Yeah, there is people out there who think that their poo don't smell, but so to speak. But
At the end
that's
of the
how
day,
they are.
that's just the way the world is.
That's it. But the thing is, the world's big enough to fit everyone in, so I don't understand it. Just stay in your own lane and beat to your own
There'd
drum.
be a
Stop.
lot more room in the world if they didn't have so many fucking dickheads like Kardashian in it.
No, well, no, but I suppose she's got. We don't know her personally. She might have some good qualities.
And well, she made a video about her good qualities.
Well, you said that.
Yeah, I did, but at the end of the day, no, she annoys me. Out of all the Kardashians, she's the only one that's out there that always causes problems for the rest of the family that if you watch and that. Like, she's like, I'm brilliant. But she wouldn't admit that her marriages didn't work because of her. She'll blame the man. Like, this was his fault.
I will say this thing, in later series, including the newer ones, I have noticed with her one thing. She comes across as a passive-aggressive bully. She's got a very bullying nature. I noticed that.
Shit, I died.
I noticed she quite bullies a lot. In a roundabout way. And I don't think
Yeah, I
that's
know what you
very
mean.
nice. I don't think that's very nice.
All I'll say is this, and I'm going to end on this conversation because this was getting a bit on the old personal side for some people. I'll just say this: I'm always nice, and it ain't because I have to be; it's because I want to be. At the end of the day, I don't care who you are, what you got. If you're rich, you're skint, you're tall, you're fat, you're small, whatever. I treat everybody with respect. And I can get on with anybody, no matter what, I can get on with them. You know, people start with me, then I'm going to start back. I'm one that never pushes first. I push back. I push back harder than you push me. That's how I am. On that note, though, like I said, I can get on with anybody and everybody. I always like to push people where they can be pushed, and when they have got flaws, I like to say, you know, it's not really a flaw, it's just something you can work on. As do I do that with myself. I don't just do it to other people think I'm perfect. I'm not far from perfect. I try to take my strengths and push them, and my flaws, I try to change them, and that's it. So that's it. I'm done on this conversation. I'll let the wife take over now.
Yeah, no, but I was going to say this. In the last 10 years, I think I can say, and I think you'll agree, I think you've actually changed a lot and you've grown personally a lot. You've changed a lot, not in a bad way, but you've changed. You've changed in a lot of good ways. I think you've got, like, more patience than you did when we
I've
first...
definitely got more patience.
Yeah, and you know how to control your temper more now. And but I think also being in a relationship and being married has obviously changed you in good ways. But it's like being married to you's changed me in the sense, like you said, you've given me a more sense of confidence than I had before.
That's true, but I'll say this, right, because to reflect on what you've just said, yeah, it's no secret that back in the day I was not a saint. Back in the day, before I met you, I was a rough and tumbles type of guy. I like to fight. I love to
You
fight. My knuckles have
naughty
hit more
bear.
chins than hot meals have
Naughty
hit my
bear.
stomach.
You are a naughty
Yeah.
bear.
However, I can hand on heart say, with God as a witness, that I have never ever been a woman abuser or anything like that. I like hitting men. I can't help it. I guess it's a testosterone thing. I don't know, but I've always been violent when it comes to men. I can't help it. However, I'm not the type of guy to take it too far and seriously hurt a guy. I just like to get rough and tumble and start smacking people in the chin or in the nose. But that's just the way I've been. And I'll say it that way. And yeah, well, you said I've changed and I've learnt to control it more. Yeah, I have, because there's a certain old git in this world that I would love to bump into and push his chin out of his arse crack, but I can't. And I wouldn't anyway, because I'm a more grown man to turn around and admit that, yeah, he might be a bitch, because that's what I'll call him. But at the end of the day, if he hit me first, then yeah, all gloves are off, but I know he's never going to have the balls to do that. They're still in his wife's purse. So, there we go.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to say this. I think I'm proud of you because I don't know if that's the right way I said it, but you've grown up a lot. You've changed a lot in good ways. And that's been good to see. But like I said, you've changed me in the sense of you've given me more confidence for is the main factor. You've made me see myself a bit differently to what I did before, and you've supported me in a lot of ways over the years as I've supported you. And I just said I think there's been a lot of changes in the last 10 years. I really do think that.
When that comes to you, I am honest. I'm honest. I find you the most attractive, beautiful woman in the I'm glad you chose me to spend the rest of your life with and our eternity life after. I will also, though, be the first person to say I have never in my life turned around and made you feel like you need me in your life. It's actually the opposite. I've always turned around and said to you, you don't need me. Are strong, you are independent, and I'm there because you want me there, not because like I say, I have to be there. You can't function without me, and all that. And that's what these other said people did. They made you feel like they needed to be in your life. They made you sound like that. You needed them. You can't do this. You can't do that. And I've showed you you can, and you don't need me. Don't need me at all. You've got me because you want me. That's the difference. And that with their other people, they never did that. They would ridicule you for what you wear. They ridiculed you for what you ate. They ridiculed you for where you wanted to go. I've always championed you. I've always been at the beginning of the start line, and I'm always at the finish line cheering you on, whether you come in first or last. I always am proud at the end of the day to call you my wife. I'm proud of the woman you are. I'm proud of the way you carry yourself. I'm proud of the way you look. I'm proud of the way you get up every morning, even though you do have back panic and you plaster on a smile, you know, you get yourself all beautifuled up, you wear nice outfits, you look nice. It's an effort to do that. I know that, especially carrying depression. It sucks because you get up and you don't want to do nothing, but when you've done it, you do actually feel better in yourself. You do. But I want the world to know that I gave you not confidence or that I just gave you what you needed, which was a little push in the right direction to show you never needed anybody, baby. You don't even need me. All you needed was yourself, and to have self-love for yourself and the respect for yourself, and stop listening to other people because they're just nasty, bitter people at the end of the day, and they don't realise that you are special in your own right, boo. And that's all I said.
Yeah, but I can say the same back to you. The only thing I would add is that I've made it so that I think I'll give you a different perspective, because I think when I first met you, you literally were like calm, 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 or 100% like Godzilla. There was no in between. But I think that I've bridged that gap, and like where you've got that now, you don't just go in all guns blazing. You actually take a step back, and you've got more of a chilled out way of thinking, and you let more stuff go than you would have done previously. I think I brought you an element of calm.
Yeah, you have, and I know what you mean. But with me, I admit, back in the day, anyone wronged me, they would have had to pay the piper one way or another. And I learned that, that weren't because I'm a strong man or I'm a hard man or whatever. I learned that way because, in my opinion, it's a gentleman's agreement, right? I'm old school, right? I would have fitted in perfect in the 50s and the 60s because I'm like that. You don't not ditch, in other words, you do what you do. You don't speak bad of another man's wife. You don't speak bad of another man to be on his back. If you've got a problem, you go to his face. If you've got a genuine fight that's meant to happen, you do it. You don't get the police involved. You go out, you meet each other down Dark Alley, you kick 8 buckets of shit out of each other, till one of you says, all right, I've had enough. You shake each other's hand, you go down the pub, and you laugh to your mates about what you just did to each other. It's as simple as that. There's a mutual respect between one another. You don't have bitch on bitch that there is today.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm definitely all against weapons. I hate people that bring weapons to a fist fight. Just use your fists.
That's true.
At the end of the day, you want to get your point across. You don't want to maim the person forever or even take their life. You just want to, respect, like, I'm not going to take it. I'm not a bitch, You don't go out there and take someone's life because you're not just hurting that person, you're hurting the entire family and their friends with it. For nothing.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. At the end of the day, I think we balance each other out.
Yeah, it's a jigsaw piece.
Yeah, you're my little pea in my pod.
A piss in a pod?
Pea in my pod. Pea.
Oh, yeah, I get it. I meant I can say that when I'm away from it. And I was like, well, huh?
Yeah, you know I always say, or sometimes I call you my penguin.
Yeah, we're penguins for life. But at the end of the day, guys, people who listen to this, they need to know that I'm not ashamed to, show my feelings and show how much I love my wife. A lot of people out there are a little bit scared to say it, and I don't see the point. You love the person that much, why care?
If anyone could have a flaw in the wall, be a flaw in the wall, and I have a secret camera and see how we are, they'd be
I've got a camera.
no, you know what I mean, but could see it. They'd be shocked at how we are.
We're like
in a good way.
Human versions of the Minions.
Yeah, we like Minions. We laugh at the same things. It's like Foodie. Yeah, I want Foodie.
Yeah, but we are childish because, like, if someone farted, we'd laugh all day long. We're still at that age. We are.
Yeah.
As I said, we're like the Minions. Like,
I pride myself on being able to keep a straight face in that, but if you're about, I can't keep a straight face. You're the only one. If anyone else, I can be poker faced, not laugh. If someone farted, I'd be like, keep it, laugh on the inside, but you wouldn't tell I was laughing. But if you're in the room with me, there's no hope. There's literally no hope. You'd laugh regardless, you just don't hold it in.
No, I don't.
But it's you. But you and me, if we're in the same room, we can't help it. And the trouble is, we don't even have to say things. So if we were in a public setting or together in a room with other people, we know what each other are thinking. And that cracks us up as well. Because we are like that.
We can feel each other's sense
as well, yeah. but we both could think the same funny thing and just look at each other and know what we're both thinking, and then people are like, what are they laughing at? It's because we've read each other's minds and we know what we're thinking.
And it is funny.
Oh, yeah. And it is got a childlike humour to it. I went, oh, it is like Minions.
We're definitely childish, but at the end of the day, we don't care because it's hilarious.
Yeah. We're quite simple-minded like that, aren't we?
Yeah.
And
I don't think we'll ever change, though. Even when I'm 100, we'll still be that way. I tell you that we will.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was going to say, one of my granddads, he had that childish sense of humour that way, and he never grew up.
I never will. I'm like Peter Pan, man. I'll be there forever. I'm not shitting him jars of peanut butter like he is, though, but I'm still... You remember that meme?
No, I don't.
That's hilarious. That's where peanut butter comes from Peter Pan's ass.
Good God.
Ah.
I've never seen that. I don't even remember that. No, I didn't. I've never seen
brilliant.
that. Interesting concept.
That is funny.
I like Tinkerbell, though.
I'm just randomly finding them all. I'm whooping their ass and I ain't even trying. That's weird. When I try, I do shit.
Sometimes, if you over try, I think you do worse. I do that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's bizarre. At the moment, I just keep finding everyone.
I thought that was our team getting a care package and it weren't.
No, that's theirs.
I don't know, I stood right there as well. What a donkey. Do.
Friendly airstrike on the way.
I've just done it again. I'm up to 32 kills and they don't go in right yet.
You're wiping the floor.
I don't know. Do you concentrate, you get nowhere. It just goes to show, doesn't it?
I did better in rounds off, like I said before I started this.
I don't know, you're doing well now. You've got 11.
Yeah, but you know I got 21, 22.
You'll get there again.
I don't mind though.
People need to understand the conversation we have when we play these games. It's just everyday raw for us.
Yeah, it's not to offend anyone.
It's not to offend anyone. Not to, take away that, or not trying to make us sound that we're perfect people. We're not, but we're just trying to say, yeah, go out in the world, be happy, smile more, because someone else thinks you're horrible or whatever. Smile even more and prove them wrong even more.
Well, this video will go up before I do it, but I'm excited to go to Home Bargains on Friday.
Oh yeah, we got our rose things from there. They're quite nice. I quite like them.
Yeah,
we've had them a while now, but we got them from there.
I'll do a little haul, but I'm also looking forward to getting that soap product that I was telling you about, and got to do a talk on that on my channel as well when I get it.
Give your opinion.
Yeah, that's very true.
Anyone on this channel, because you've always got a lot of women on your channel, if they want a male's point of view about perfumes that you actually have, and you want a male's point of view on the smell, I'd do that.
That'd be fun. Yeah.
Because people might think Chanel No. 5 is great because it's expensive, yeah, but it doesn't actually smell that good to a man. I mean, it's strong for a start. It's got a bit of a baby powder smell to it, but it's very strong. I prefer when she wears fruity floral smells rather than really strong. I don't know how to explain it. You've got to be a really sophisticated woman to wear, really powerful woman to wear that, because it's stupidly strong, and it's got a, yeah.
I have got Chanel. I have worn it, and I always get the top I always get the strong scent of baby powder, but I like that. But I find it more of a like a winter scent, a winter autumn scent. But you do like a fruity scent like I do.
Yeah, I would say that for me, it's not about expense because you've got like 3 levels to your perfumes. You've got some really high hitters, you've got some middle range, and then you've got like the cheaper range. And there's some cheap ones that's nice, there's some middle ones nice, but the expensive ones are always like, yeah, they're all right, they're long lasting, but they don't always smell the greatest.
If you're talking cheaper ones, and I know you like these two, and when I say them, you'll be like, yeah, I do. You really like it when I wear Meow, which is the pink cat, and you say it smells like peach Melba. And
Yeah, that one is nice.
And the other one is Britney Spears' Midnight Fantasy, which is the like sugared raspberries in the dark blue bottle.
Yeah, and I do like it when you wear that. To me, that smells like tunes, like cherry tunes. It's nice.
To me, it comes across as sugared raspberries.
Like, I would love it if they brought out an aniseed, either aftershave or even air freshener, because I like the smell of aniseed.
Yeah,
like blackjacks and that.
I like the smell of aniseed, but I also like the smell of wet grass.
Well, you wouldn't want a perfume that smells like wet grass, would you?
Speak
if you
for
do, all I've got
yourself.
to do is cut the grass. Oh, God, that's sorted then, Bill. Just cut the grass, wet it all for you.
I'd wear
around the lawn a little bit.
I'd wear it because I like the smell. I really like the smell of it. I ain't gonna lie, I do.
I don't think she heard what I said there, guys.
Yeah, I did. I'm just choosing to ignore it.
I mean, hilarious. You want to smell like wet grass? Come on.
I like the smell.
Wet dog?
Well, you'd roll around and smell like petrol if you could.
I ain't gonna lie, petrol does smell nice.
Well then, what?
Diesel doesn't, but petrol.
I don't like the smell of petrol. That gives me a headache.
If any lads hear this, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about. The petrol smell on a forecourt cannot beat it. So that new car smell, that smells nice and all. It's like, oh yeah, nice. That's a man thing, I think.
I'll tell you what else I don't like talking about petrol. It's when you're in the city in a built-up traffic area, or where there's been a lot of traffic, and all you can smell is petrol. Oh God!
Oh, I'd love that.
I really don't like that.
Get a good old smell of that. I'd love that.
Yeah, that happens, but I'm not a fan.
Any man knows the smell of petrol, guaranteed. Well, I'm not just saying it that way because it's being sexist. Maybe women like it as well. Maybe some women out there love a smell of petrol. One
of my favourite perfumes I love, and that got discontinued, is Terry Burglar's Womanity. I love that perfume, and that's got like a sea salty smell to it. I really like that.
Can't remember that one.
Yeah, it's the bottle with the silver face, and I had like 3 or 4 bottles of it, and they discontinued it. As you bought me the original one.
The smell of nail varnish actually smells nice, because I used to like the smell of permanent marker pens till I got told you're not allowed to smell them, and then I realised that, oh.
But alright then, as a man, and you've bought me many a perfume, what's your favourite perfume that you've bought me and I wear?
I really do like I think it's either DNKY or it might be Christian Rabanne, or it was Paco Rabanne, that one. The Poison, that was quite nice.
Oh, the Christian Dior Poison.
Yeah, I like that one, and I like Paco Rabanne's Olympia. That's nice.
Oh yeah, I love. That's one of my favourites. I've had how many bottles of that I had?
You've had a few then.
I do love it. I always get asked what I'm wearing when I wear that. When I used to go to Slimming World, when I used to wear it, I always used to get at least 2 or 3 people ask me what I was wearing every single time.
You've got a bloomin' alarm going off to make it worse. And it's a bloomin' song as well that's going to give you a copyright strike, so that's even better. It's like, can you get it any better than that?
Didn't hear it.
Your song going off in the background.
I can't hear it.
Oh my god. You see what I mean, guys? This is what I'm saying. She wants to make a recording and then she lets the
Literally,
copyright style music come over. So she'll get a copyright strike for that now, so I'll probably end up getting taken down.
I don't know, well, that's just an alarm. It's an alarm for my medicine.
I know it's an alarm. People don't realise I get that. I get that fucking alarm, guys, every second of every day. You think I get it just in the morning at night? No. No. Every reminder the wife has to have, I get that. I get Guns and Bloody Roses every bloody hour.
The trouble is, though, to put it in perspective, I have to have reminders because I've got a memory problem, and if not, I'd forget.
You know, I get that.
I'd forget
when I take the alarm sometime.
I'd forget when I take my medicine, and the problem is people might be like, well, how often do you take your medicine? But what you don't realise is I've got to take different medicines. Some are 3 times a day. For example, my heart medicine's 4 times a day. So, and I have to space it out, and then I'll forget when I've took it and when I ain't. And if I don't take my heart medicine, it makes me unwell. So, I have to have the alarms. But
yeah, I get that 12, 15 times a day.
Yeah, it's mainly my medicines.
I'll tell you, that's the worst song ever now. Constantly, every day, God.
Do you know what song it is?
Yeah, I do. Sweet Child of Mine with Guns N' Roses, constantly.
One of the best songs ever.
No, not when you hear it 5,000 times a week.
You do hear it a lot.
Yeah, I do. Every time.
No.
Even when you don't have a reminder for medicine and it's for something else. Remind me to get milk. You set an alarm on it and it goes off.
Well, I used to be. I had the weekend blinded by the light and that drove you nuts.
I know, because it was a good song when it came out, but then you played it that often, it completely ruined that point.
I did have Lizzo at one point as well.
Oh, that was just crap. But that's my opinion on music.
So,
anyone knows what I'm talking about. You hear a song too often all the time, it gets ruined. It's like, oh my god, not again. Where did he come from?
I noticed that every time I've been out recently in the car on my own, Queen's played a lot.
Queen.
But something really weird, right? You know, for a good, 8, 9 days or whatever, every time I was alone or in the car or downstairs listening to you know who, the music speaker, Simon and Garfunkel's Bridge Over Troubled Water played non-stop. Now your dad's home, I haven't heard it at all. It's not come on at all. It's not following me anymore.
Don't know, weird, but...
Very weird.
Speaking of her name, who shall not be mentioned because she answers every single bloody thing, I hate that thing. I absolutely hate it.
I like it, I know you don't.
Fucking ask it a stupid question and it don't know it, and when you don't ask it nothing, it chimes itself in, and that was me that died last, look at that. If any of your YouTube followers have them in their house, and you know, we'll spell it, it's an Alexa. If you've got one of them in your house, I hate him. Absolutely hate him. She answers everything you don't want to do. You ask her to set a timer, does it? No.
Oh, you ask her something and then, what was it the other day? And it come through and she went something about Michael, and me and you were looking at each other like, what?
Yeah, or you say, remind me I've got to buy batteries. And then when she comes to remind you, she says something else. Reminded you, she said, this is a reminder, get fatties. And it's like, no, ain't what I said.
Yeah, we have had a laugh. Or sometimes she'll interrupt you when you're talking and she'll go, sorry, I don't know that one, and we're not even talking to you. That's like
you told her to remind you for toothpaste, and she said something completely different. I forgot what it was, but it wasn't toothpaste.
Yeah, but what about when you were talking about wrestling and tell me about Alexa Bliss and she came in and started talking?
Oh yeah, I said about the fact because you was getting annoyed that she weren't getting the push. She was starting to get a push, weren't she? And you like that because you like who she is. I'm gonna say her name because I'll pick it up. And I said, well, the reason she's not getting a push now is because Vince McMahon ain't getting the sniffer area. And then she came in and said, I can't find anything about Vince McMahon smelling so-and-so's area. And I was like, what?
What, no, we were talking about her and the wrestler, and that's what you said. Now she come in, and I was like, what?
That's stupid. I don't like it. I just don't like stupid AI things. They've already got to turn your lights on, turn them off, fucking open your curtains, doing all that. Whatever next are they gonna have her doing?
But
Getting you out of bed, literally.
talking about things. That is weird though that song was following me. I think that I don't know why, but that was weird. But I stopped now, Dad. So, but what I do find funny is Vinny. Whenever you play Prince, Purple Rain, he howls. He wolf
I'm not
howls.
surprised I'd howl.
Yeah, no, literally, when it really gets going, every time it gets to a certain start point in the song, he starts going, every single time. I don't think he likes Prince.
Vinny, I feel your pain, mate. I feel your pain, trust me.
It's like the TV
Purple Rain, more like black eyes, isn't it?
It's like when I watch Yellowstone, he barks at the horses, but he really don't like Kevin Costner.
I tell you now, yeah, I'd rather listen to Purple Rain, and that's saying something.
I don't know. I like Summer Princess, but I have noticed that when I do play that song, he howls every time. Every time.
Yeah, exactly. He's looking at me right now. I feel your pain, mate. I feel your pain. Trust me.
He really don't like it. That dog has got particular taste, and he don't like Prince. He also don't like Kevin Costner.
Who's Kevin Costner?
The bloke in Yellowstone, but he was also in The Bodyguard, the bloke out of Waterworld, the actor Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
He don't
like
him.
Another singer for a minute. I say, how's that?
No, he don't like him. It don't matter what you watch. If he sees him come on the telly screen, he starts howling at that and all and barking. He don't like him. I don't know why.
How the fuck they get there?
It's hilarious, though.
Hang on, I've got to change joypads. Mine's going bloody flat.
Yeah, so don't ask me why.
Shit.
He really don't like it. He also don't like horses. And he don't like it if he sees someone walking on a screen. If he sees someone
hang on. I'm going to change joypad.
As you know, because when you watch YouTube channel and someone walks on the screen, he barks. I'm sure other people's dogs do that.
I'm back. That was your medicine reminder. I just told you then.
Okay, I already took it now.
Oh.
I took it in between rounds. It's alright, it was only a couple of minutes beforehand.
Oh, that's what your Guns N' Roses before, take it.
Yeah.
What, you mean to tell me you set an alarm on that and on this?
No, I had it downstairs, but then when you said, shall we play, I thought, well, I might not hear the reminder, so I better put it on, do an alarm on my phone.
Have you seen fucking Vibrator Man down here? He's dressed as a fucking glow-in-the-dark purple condom running around down here.
Yeah, I was, when you was changing joypad, I was saying that, Vinny, you know, if he sees someone walking on a screen, he barks, doesn't he?
Dude, he's looking at me right now.
Yeah, but you know he do. If he sees someone walking, or walking up the stairs, or just walking, he barks, doesn't he? And I don't know why he does it.
Barking? Been back and he's been snoring, ain't you? Snoring.
Yeah.
No, that's a joypad. Don't sniff that.
A lot of people, dogs got weird things. That's like, if you remember, Gizzy, he used to be obsessed every time you played Mario.
Oh yeah, Mario Maker.
Yeah, he was obsessed with that. Damn it.
No, how have I managed to get my rocket launcher thing out this time? That weren't even what I wanted now.
But our little thing boy, he's nosy, isn't he? He likes to watch the cameras.
He does.
And Lord help anyone if he hears the door alarm go.
Have you seen this, like, purple condom man running around?
I literally seen him. Yeah.
Killed me again. Vector man!
Purple condom.
He looks like. Why would anyone buy that outfit? Like, you know what I mean? What do you want to go around in Call of Duty as? A purple condom? There he is!
Yeah, talking of. If I could be anything, I'd be a unicorn or a duck.
He weren't. He's a Pepsi man as a condom.
You're a bunny, but technically it's because I got the bunny costume on your account.
I know, I'm now going around as a bunny. I'd rather go around as Snoop Dogg, but, you know.
I love the bunny. On our old game, you had Godzilla, or whatever it was.
Yeah, it was Mech Godzilla.
Yeah, so...
I was going to get the blue version, but I didn't like that as much as the mech, so we got the mech.
Yeah, that was a cool character.
There's no way I just blew him up. He just didn't... Yeah, I did. I got him.
Again, this is Search and Destroy, and again, I'm doing terrible on it.
I just changed gun and got fucked up as well. That's alright. Better fun, mate. Better fun. What have you been doing terrible? You've killed 2.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That's about an average go, you know, for Search and Destroy, unless you've been snorting crack like most people playing.
I'll tell you.
I've seen some people with reflexes on here.
I've got to say something else. Also, when I was looking for Christmas and stuff that I did, I found something called cloud slime.
A what?
Cloud slime. Apparently, it's a
What's
slime.
That?
Well, apparently it's a slime, but when you look at it, it looks like a big fluffy cloud.
Oh, I need to play with that.
I did have that in mind for you. When I see it, I was like, I've got to get my boo some of that.
Like I said, I don't even care. I'm like a giant kid. I'll play with that all day long.
But I know you love slime and stuff, but this one's weird, and it comes in a pot, but it literally, if I had to describe it, it looks like the texture of candy floss, but it's a slime.
I mean, look, check this out. This is going to be more funny, right? People think, because of my illness, right, I'm a bona fide killer waiting to come out, yeah? Upstairs, I got a whoopee cushion.
I thought you were going to say about that bloody pickle.
Oh yeah, and that, the yodeling pickle, but no, I've actually got a whoopee cushion.
You have got a whoopee cushion and a slinky.
Yeah, I keep the whoopee cushion in its packaging though, because that's childhood memories. I remember when I got my nan with that, but it burst. It actually burst.
Yeah, you have
weird.
got.
I put it under the cushion. Actually, the seats, you know, the old-fashioned fucking cushions used to come off. Not like the day we got leather sofas, but you know what I mean. I stuck it under it, and she sat down, and it didn't go for a minute, and then when it did go, it exploded. I was like, oh.
No joke, over the years I've bought funny things, but yeah, I did buy you a yodeling pickle and you love it. I also bought you that Terry the Turtle who says explicit things.
Yeah, but I don't care if people judge me. I am a giant kid at heart. I still love toys. I'm not gonna lie, I do. I look at certain toys and that. I like to display them in box now rather than, you know, actually getting them out and start playing around with it. But at the end of the day, I still like to have them and enjoy looking at them.
However,
I love fireworks.
I saw that stuff and that's like, it's just a cloud slime. And when I see it, I was like, I've got to get you some of that.
Oh, I love it. As I've got older, I love lights, and I love fireworks, I love stuff like that.
Yeah, but I thought you see, you'll touch it and that, and you'll find it therapeutic.
I wouldn't like a fidget spinner, but I got one, and oh my god, man, I love spinning that thing.
I've got you all sorts of clicky fidget things over time because we found you like them. But the thing is,
yeah, I put my key rings.
I'm gonna get you a coloured one. I don't know, they do all different colours, but literally it looks like a pot, and it looks like it's candy floss, but it's not. It's a slime. And I was like, that's weird. But I thought you'd like it. But I also thought your mum likes stuff like that for some reason.
Yeah, but there's no wrong with it. At the end of the day, yeah, you should be able to enjoy something in life, whether it's for, just because it's ages 3 and up doesn't mean you gotta be. It means up. There's no limit on the up part. It's the lowest you could be, and then up. You'd be 60 fucking 8 and still play with it. Who gives a shit? At the day, right, people's got to stop trying to belittle people or age shame people. When if they like something, they like it. It's as simple as that.
I don't care. I love cartoons. I love Disney.
I like cartoons, but I'm old school. I like Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry, stuff like that. I don't like the newer stuff that's done animated-wise. I like old drawn cartoon.
You know me. I love
the
Disney.
Wacky Bases. Catch the pigeon.
Disney's my thing. I love Disney.
No, I like Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry is dope. What about the old Scooby-Doo?
Yeah, I like Scooby-Doo.
Can't beat the original Scooby.
I'll tell you what else I like. Care Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't beat that.
I don't care. I'm 36 this month, and I still like Care Bears.
Yeah, but if Tom and Jerry was today, it would have already been banned because, parents today say it's too violent for kids. There's knives in it, there's hammers in it, oh, shut the f*** up. Annoying. If their theory was right, then nobody would be alive today, would it?
No, but I was just going to say, I'm going to out you here now. Many a time have we sat, even though you might not have liked it so much, but I made you sit and watch on Blu-ray the Disney.
I don't mind Disney. The problem I have with it is the singing parts. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah, I was going to say, I love musicals. You don't like them, but I love a good musical.
I'm not a fan.
I do like a musical, I must admit.
I'm using my crossbow because I haven't used it, and this is the only way of getting it leveled up.
If someone said to me I had to pick my favourite musical, that would be very hard for me to choose, Because I really like so many.
I hate them all just as much.
I remember when I was desperate to see The Greatest Showman, and I got it, and literally the bloke sung one note, and you stood up and went bugger this and went upstairs, and literally all he did was go, welcome. He sung welcome, and that was it, and you stood up and went.
I'm not a musical person, what can I say? I love music, but not musicals.
Yeah, I know you don't. But I've always loved musicals.
Stop you watching them.
No, I love it. All day long. Phantom of the Opera, Chicago, West Side Story. I love West Side Story. Cause that's what I mean. I couldn't pick. If someone said to me I had to pick only one, I couldn't do it.
Oh.
And I am that sad person that knows all the words to all the songs.
Oh God, I wouldn't. That's something I wouldn't admit to.
I didn't care. When I'm on my own, I play my show tunes.
Bang it out.
Yeah, I play my show tunes. And you reckon you hear me singing sometimes?
Yeah, I do.
Well, if you don't hear me...
To prove my point, it sounds like strangulated cat.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you don't hear me strangulating the show tune, you hear me singing Guns N' Roses. That's the weird thing about... That's the weird thing about me. I love Disney, I love musicals, but I also love Guns N' Roses, Avenged
We broke the
Sevenfold.
fourth wall there, boo. We broke the fourth wall because that's where people are now like, he actually said something negative about his wife there. Yeah, my wife cannot sing to save
No,
her
I
life, but
can't.
at the end of the day, she enjoys doing it. Fucking great. Go ahead. Just let me get some earplugs.
However, say that on PlayStation, I have got on PlayStation 4 a singing game complete with Mike.
Yeah, I know. Don't you worry. I won't be. I leave the room when you play that.
Do you remember when I sung it that much? I give myself a sore throat.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
It is called now. That's what I call music.
Yeah.
You wanted the voice. I thought, oh my god, no.
Yeah.
You can have it. You want it, but oh, man.
I can't sing, but I enjoy it
I've got
anyway.
5.
I can't sing, but I enjoy it anyway. It's like just dance. I can't dance, but I like dancing to that.
Yeah, but that actually is good for you. I mean, you used it as exercise, and the amount of calories you burn off playing it. I can't play it. I can't play games like that. I don't get me wrong. I like the Connect and I like all that, but I'm not good at just dance. I could
But
never play them games. They just
I was like the
over my head.
Duracell bunny. I was like the Duracell bunny. You couldn't stop me.
No, but if you, I said to you then, if you enjoy it, that's good. Someone's got to enjoy the games.
Yeah, I enjoy things. But that's what I'm saying. I like all this silly stuff, but then you would, if you met me, you'd think, oh yeah, she does love all the fluff and all the rainbows and glitter and all the Disney, but you wouldn't expect me to like horror and like rock, but heavy rock and heavy metal. The type where you say you can't
Yeah.
understand what they're saying, but I can understand
It sounds like someone's putting a recipe in of the demon's shake of taking a crap. It's like
Yeah. Yeah. But I love it. I love it. But that's what's funny. If if you heard a playlist of mine, you'd be like bloody hell show tune. Oh God, ABBA, and then
I like some Slipknot.
and then out of nowhere you'll get something else, Avenged Sevenfold, Guns N' Roses, or I don't know, something, Five Finger Death Punch or something, and you'd be like, what?
Yeah, but what about Megadeth? They can't understand a word they say.
That's just personal preference.
I like some hardcore music. For example, I like Motionless in White. I like Disturbed.
Most recently, I've got quite into Bring Me the Horizon. I quite like a lot of their tracks recently.
I like Marilyn Manson, Rob Zombie, AC/DC.
Yeah, we both like. We do both like Slipknot. We both like Rob Zombie. Well, certain Rob Zombie.
Korn.
Yeah, Korn. We both like that. In this moment.
I love Ozzy Osbourne. Can't go wrong with a bit of Ozzy Osbourne. You can bang that out any day, any time, and yeah, you'll get down with it. It's great.
I like Ozzy, yeah.
I'm not a fan of Megadeth, though. I've got to admit that. I'm not a fan of them. Fucking.
No. I like older stuff. I mean, I like AC/DC. I like Aerosmith and stuff like that. Oh, you find it funny though that if you want to get really old, I like Dr. Hook.
No crap. So that's In Flames. I only like sounds of a school ground fading. I don't like any other song from them. They're not very good.
I do. I like all sorts. I like Stone Sour. We both like Linkin Park though.
Yeah, Linkin Park, Limp Bizkit. I wish the lead singer hadn't have, but obviously he must have been going through some shit, but we all do.
That's terrible. But we both enjoy what we enjoy.
Oh fuck, I can't use that gun. What am I supposed to got? Put this one up. Look at me, pink and blue.
Me and you, but you like we like similar stuff, but we also do like have a lot of differences in the fact that you're into like more of a dancey type. What people would say is probably dance, like clubby.
Oh, heck no.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to be honest, I like all music. So I like dubstep, but I like
Yeah.
Skrillex style dubstep.
Yeah.
I like Twisted.
Yeah.
I like Dr. Dre. I like Eminem. I'm not a massive fan of Snoop Dogg, even though some of his songs I like, but I'm not a massive fan. I prefer Dr. Dre, Eminem, Ice Cube, stuff like that.
I'm not.
Eminem, yeah.
I'm not really up to scratch with rappers, but the only Snoop Dogg songs I know is his original release with that Snoop Doggy Dog, and then the only other one I know is Drop It Like It's Hot.
Drop it like a hot potato?
Yeah, or as someone said, and I read witness to it, they said drop it like a jacket potato, a hot jacket potato.
Well, that proves how podcast was stupid.
Yeah, so they're the only really two songs I know of his. I know he's done like guest appearances on a couple of songs, but I don't know what he's singing
That's
about.
where I like him. Basically, as a single artist, I can't really get down with him, but I like him in with Dr. Dre. We did the next episode, stuff like that.
I do recall, didn't he do a guest appearance on a Katy Perry song?
Yeah.
I thought so.
But there's a few songs I do like.
Yeah.
I like Method Man, Redman,
Yeah,
Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, you get down with all that. I've heard it when you play it and that.
Pit.
There's one song particularly you used to play and that really did great on me. And I don't know the name of it, but all I remember is it was Eminem talking about putting a gerbil up his ass or something.
F-A-C-K.
Yeah, I don't know. That, I was like, what in... Well, first time you played that, I was like, what in the hell is that?
Weed Man by E40, that's a great song.
There is a song, and I don't know what it's called, and you don't even know what it's called. And it was a rap song, I do believe, and that was that Russian rap song you were playing.
Yeah, I've got that. What about Mystic? What's it, guys? Cali Green by Mystic. That's good.
Oh yeah, I know that one. You played that a lot.
Where the fuck did he go? Oh, you're around here, mate. Look at you go. Ah, you bitch! You see that? He turned around and shot me. I was trying to... Oh, it's my own fucking fault. I was trying to sneak up on him, but... Never mind.
One song that I always makes me think of you, especially when we first got together, where you used to play Overdose all the time.
Yeah. And Faramel March. Simon Says.
Yeah. But I do remember
Lap Dance.
You played that a lot, yeah. You also, what was the other song you used to play a lot of? That'll come to me. No, brain fart.
It is Faramel March. Simon Says.
Yeah, but there was certain ones that I remember, and I do remember.
I Love My Sex by
Overdose.
Bernie Benetti.
Yeah, you used to play that. Rob Zombie, you played that a lot. Marilyn Manson, Vampire.
Yeah, Vampire.
You played that a lot as well.
I used to play the song from Lost Boys as well.
Yeah.
Cry Little Sister.
Yeah, you played that a lot. That's a good song, mate.
Yeah, because the film was great as well. I love that film.
Yeah.
The other two ain't too bad, but the first Lost Boys, oh man, that was great.
Yeah, I think the original is always the best.
Got the Crow, cult classic, man.
Yeah,
the sequels and they were just alright.
Again, I think the original's the best. That's another thing that me and you have a love of is films.
Oh yeah, we definitely. I would actually go as far as say as I love film as much as music.
Yeah, I mean, you love films, music, but I also love box sets.
And music helps me with my depression and helps me with my illness. So, that's why I do my own mixing just for fun.
Same with your drawing and your art and stuff.
Yeah, so you can see how far movies. But I'm an old school fanatic.
But I enjoy diamond art, I do.
Yes, you do.
I also want.
So you didn't like Reservoir Dogs, but I liked it, but
I
it didn't make much sense. Obviously, you see it from everybody's point of view, like you did in Pulp Fiction and that. But it just didn't make sense in, like, why did they not get away? Like, we all stayed there and ended up killing each other rather than, like...
I enjoyed Pulp Fiction. I really enjoyed the Kill Bill films. But Reservoir Dogs, I did like it. I mean, we watched A Hateful Eight. I really like that. I've liked most of these. I've liked most of these films, but I couldn't get down with.
I love horror, but there's something that's just as good to horror to me that I'm a sucker for, and I can't leave them alone. That's gangster films like Snatch, Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels.
But
I went to the cinema to see Layer Cake.
You and me do love a good comedy.
Yeah, we do. We do. But you cannot beat a good gangster film. Casino, Goodfellas, all that, fucking the bomb. But Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels is a classic, man. Same Snatch. Love Snatch.
It's like we liked Hangover back in the day. We also, is it Central Intelligence? We liked that. That was funny.
Yeah, that was pretty good with The Rock. I didn't like that Get Smart with The Rock and oh shit. So Bruce Almighty, the first one was great. The second one, I don't know. I don't like him as an actor. I think his name is it Carell or whatever. I don't know. I've never been a massive fan of him. Nothing against him, but I've just not been a fan of him.
Let's Be Cops was funny.
I think the only film him in it I enjoyed, probably The 40-Year-Old Virgin. That was alright, but I've just not been a fan of him as an actor, really. I don't like his humour or the way he... So Steve Coogan, I'm not a fan of him. I mean, he was alright in The Parole Officer and that, but he's not a good actor in my opinion. He's not funny. He did the Alan Partridge and it was shit as that as well.
I didn't like Alan Partridge, I must admit. I didn't like that. Never did like it.
I'm not a fan of him.
No, I agree. I mean, one film we weren't sure about, and we did watch it not that long ago, was the Nan movie. That was funny.
Now, I thought that was going to be crap, and it was actually better than I thought.
That's hilarious. That tickled me, that did.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
In fact, I don't think we didn't buy it, did we? So we're going to have to pick that up.
There's a lot of films that some people really do love, and I never understand. Like Slumdog Millionaire for a start. It's an okay film, but it weren't like fuck me, run to the bank and tell everyone about it.
Yeah, but it's also like everyone raving about that Life of Pi, and me and you started to watch that, and we were both like, "What in the earth is this?"
Yeah, it's like the Avatar films. I mean, they're okay, but they're not like fucking hell, man. They are the best thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's like that weird one, Shape of Water. What was that about?
That was weird. That was a bit weird. She fell in love with a creature. That's weird.
Oh, yeah, that didn't make no sense to me.
Yeah, but a lot of films that we do like, some don't. It's personal preference. Like Con Air, going back in the older days, Con Air, that is a fucking great film.
It's like I loved Gone in 60 Seconds. People don't rate that, but I really enjoyed it.
I like that. I would have liked it if they'd have done a sequel to it and done another one, because
I'm
it
really
had potential
surprised they didn't. It's like that film we watched also with him in the other week with them two women, and the woman was a bit nutty and tried to frame.
Yeah, but what's his name? It was Raymond Calitri, that's it, wasn't it? See, he had a client, if you remember, in Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yeah.
And I think Raymond Calitri couldn't finish it, so if they were going to do a second one, they could have done it so the client was looking for, him, or whatever, I don't know. It's like the Gremlins films. Why have they never made a third one? You know, it's fucking...
They could have
now
done.
potential could do it, but they won't.
Gremlins is a classic.
Instead, they keep making remakes, like they're not about making a fucking Crow. They'll ruin that. Make another one. Do not remaster it. It's disrespect, in my opinion, if someone lost their life making a film, and then you go and fucking remake it.
I'm going to say this, and a lot of people might say it wrong, but I think a lot of the 80s and the early 90s films and that, they were the best.
Yeah, they were, because they didn't take themselves too serious. The plot might have been stupid, it might have been this, that, and the other, but they actually pulled it off. It was good.
I mean, I loved Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Yeah, but you look for example, at, like, Con Air, for example, or Face Off. Look how stupid the storyline is, but the actors in it was up-and-coming actors that are great today, and they wanted their shot, so they put the effort in. You know, John Travolta did a really good job in that film, so did Nicolas Cage, and then you look at The Punisher, that again was a great film.
I'd like to say something though. I think John Travolta don't get enough recognition for his films. He gets classed under, but he's a really good actor. It's like Nicolas Cage. He don't get the recognition, but they've done some awesome. I think they've done some awesome films.
I can't say really that he's done a film. I mean, I'm not a fan of Grease, but he still was a very good actor in the film. I'll agree. He ain't done a bad film yet.
Look at him in Swordfish. He did that good.
Yeah, that was good.
Taking of Pendulum 1, 2, 3. He was good in that. Savages.
Even in I Am Wrath, which was a cheaper film, he was good in that as well.
Yeah, it's what I'm saying. He's a good actor. But he can play both. He can play the comedy and the nice guy, but he plays a good baddie.
Wild Hogs.
Yeah, but he plays a good baddie as well, and so does Nicolas Cage.
The only film I weren't a huge fan of Nicolas Cage was Bad Lieutenant.
I vaguely remember it, but
there is a fair few of his films I haven't seen.
He's done loads.
Yeah, I haven't seen them all. I've seen Next. That weren't too bad. Bit hard to keep up with for my brain, but it was good. I've seen. I have seen Con Air. I've seen Face Off. I've seen Gone in 60 Seconds. They were all great. I had no problems with them.
I'll tell you one film I saw him in, and you wouldn't know, it's not your sort of thing. But the first ever film when I was really, really young, I can't remember how old I was, and it's called Peggy Sue, and he was in that.
What the hell is that? I never heard of it.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like 80s, and he was in that. And that was about a girl, I think, he wanted to be a singer or something like that, and her name was Peggy Sue, and he played her love interest, something like that. And I was really young. That's the first time I ever saw Nicolas Cage.
I don't remember that one.
The first time I ever saw John Travolta was in Grease, and I also saw him in Saturday Night Eve, or Saturday Night Live, or whatever it's called. I also remember him in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
I think that's when I first saw Bruce Willis. It was in Pulp Fiction.
No, it would be hard for me.
Well, you know, I didn't watch any of the Die Hards until we were together.
It's a shame he's ill, because he got some good films, and again, no one thinks he's good, but I did.
Yeah, that's sad.
The Die Hard films were fucking absolute classics, in my opinion. You can't really go wrong with them. Especially the third one with Samuel L. Jackson in it as well. That just them two together made that really good. That was a good film. But it was all good. You know, they tied in.
Again, I like Samuel L. Jackson, but he gets underrated a lot.
I don't think I've ever seen a bad film with him either. I mean, Jackie Brown was good. Shaft was good. What's the other one he did? Triple X, he was in that. He was pretty good in that as well. I don't say it again.
He's in The Kingsman. That was funny. He was funny in that.
Oh, I said, I just appreciate a good film at the end of the day. No matter how cheesy it is, it's not meant to be realistic. It's a film.
Yeah.
People take shit too serious.
They do.
He's
But
fucking snoring again.
I never understand it though. When I watch a film and then I see critics, and I'm like, "What film are you watching?"
I hate critics.
Yeah, but then they give the gold star
their
to
opinion goes too far.
Yeah, but then they give it to films, and I'm like, "What the hell?" It's like I don't understand why Suicide Squad 1 and 2 got bad write-ups because I thought they were both brilliant.
Yeah, but that's because it was grungy. See, people didn't like the superhero scene in the villains. In other words, they wanted to see superheroes all the time. But no, my problem with critics is they actually giving your opinion on something is great. Everyone should do that. However, if your opinion is gonna actually, put a mark against the item, then you shouldn't give an opinion. Because your opinion saying I didn't like the film is alright to say that, but then when your star rating is going to affect it globally, then that's different, in my opinion.
Yeah, but people probably be moaning for what I'm gonna say. I don't understand why the newer Batman with Robert Pattinson got all that hype and everyone was raving about it because I didn't know what the hell they were watching. What they were watching. Clearly it was different to me. And then I'm gonna also go out on a limb here and say the last James Bond. What in the earth was that? Because that one.
No, because I will disagree and agree. Because the Batman film, I had no hope for it. I thought that's going to be shit, and I liked it. It was good. It was okay. However, the James Bond film was shit. That was just boring.
Yeah.
It was just him talking for 30 minutes in each fucking room.
Yeah, that
and then
was
he died at the end. Like, what's the point of that?
And no one could say nothing because I love James Bond films. The older ones. I loved Casino Royale. I loved Skyfall.
No,
I weren't into Quantum of Solace so much, but that last one, the last one we watched, there ain't enough words to describe the way. No.
I think Daniel Craig, even though he's a great actor, killed James Bond. Because, and I can explain this why, he's supposed to be MI6 or MI7 or whatever the fuck he's meant to be. He's meant to be a secret agent. He's meant to have all these gadgets, from fucking ejector seats to martinis shaking in his own car and all this bollocks, right? He's supposed to be the dream of every dream, and he's meant to be absolutely perfect. Know what's going to be the outcome before it even happens. When he gets captured, he's meant to get captured. When it's meant to be all about that, right? Secret agent shit. When Daniel Craig took over, he made him more of a boring sidekick police officer, in my opinion. He basically had no gadgets. He had nothing. It was crap, and it was not worth watching.
Yeah.
And people can either agree or disagree, but he was more just punch in the face, kick in the face, and I've got a gun. He didn't have none of this cool lasers and shit. They made him grungy and boring. I didn't like it. And they reckon they got the idea from watching the Bourne Supremacy, but it's not the same. He's meant to be James Bond.
Yeah, but I found some of their films, them films boring.
Yeah, but that's like saying we're going to do Ghostbusters, but we've been watching The Fast and the Furious, and that's how we're going to do it. So it's going to be a Ghostbusters car that sucks them in with neons. It's not the same thing.
Exactly. I tell you who else who gets underrated but does really good films, Gerard Butler.
Yeah. And a shame Heath Ledger died because he was getting up there with a Knight's Tale and then the Joker and all that. Like he did really well on them.
The first time I ever saw Heath Ledger was in 10 Things I Hate About You, but then it was the Knight's Tale. I really enjoyed it. Then I saw him in Monsters Ball. Then I saw him in The Patriot. And then I see his portrayal of the Joker, and I enjoyed him.
Then with Paul Walker, but I learned a lot about Paul Walker. I didn't realise he wasn't really about the fame, did he? He wanted just to live his life.
Yeah, we watched a documentary on him, didn't we?
Which was a shame, because he was a good actor, but you heard what he said. He did show up late for a lot of his acting, because he didn't really want to do it.
Yeah. He understood that
Like,
to do it, he made the money so that he could do the charities like the ocean stuff he was doing with sharks and things.
yeah, it shows who he was as a real person, but would you think that he wasn't even going to be in the Fast and Furious films because he showed up last minute to do it? He weren't really interested at start. I mean, that there's mind-boggling because, you know, to think he might not have been Paul, you know, Brian O'Connor in that films would have been really weird. But obviously, it sounds weird now because we've watched him knowing he was in it. But
yeah,
you know, that's weird. But yeah, it sucks, you know.
Talking of comedy films, though, two films that I liked, and I know you liked it because they were funny. That was the Miss Congenialities. They were funny.
Yeah, they were good. They was good.
One of our classics, and we've watched a few times together over the years. Sister Acts.
Yeah, they're funny.
Yeah,
Even
we've
though you
watched
said
them.
Puppy Goldberg, but it's Whoopi.
Oh, that time by accident I said puppy instead of whoopee. Same thing. Shut up. Oh,
That
yeah.
had me fucking
Yes.
laughing for months.
Like when I said Pound Lord and
Yeah, Pound
Muhasiv
Lords to the Poundland.
and Muhasiv.
Yeah, you were gonna say they're really massive, and you went they're massive.
I know. And I said it with such conviction.
It's hilarious. You have a lot of slip of the tongue when it comes to talking and stuff, and that's funny.
It's a daily occurrence.
Yeah, but you can't help it. People don't know, and we do have a laugh with it, but it's because of your brain injury is why you do it. But that is still funny. We look at it as a funny side, but
Yeah, especially when I do it in public to people who don't know me and they're like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny.
It is funny, I don't care then. It's a little bit of fun at the end of the day.
What is this? Team Deathmatch?
I think so, yeah.
I got me pink and purple gun!
This map is something I'm not familiar with so much. I've only played it a couple of times.
No, you are. Oh, I popped the ball. You can actually pop the ball. I didn't realise that.
Damn, I got killed. I was thinking randomly. You got me thinking about it now, and I've got to do it. I've got to do that lemon herb chicken, but I'm trying to think what we should do it with.
Baked potato.
You want lemon herb chicken with baked potato?
Yeah, because think about it. You could like make like a filling with it and have a baked potato.
I could try it. I'm up for trying it. I like chocolate potatoes.
I mean, you could also put it with pasta, but I mean, I thought a baked potato might be better. Well,
a baked potato. You could do it with I suppose you could do it with rice.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Like a nice rice.
Not rice with rice. Remember that?
Yeah, a nice fluffy rice with lemon and herb chicken. That'd be nice.
I've never understood that terminology when people say fluffy, right? Because why would anybody want a furry, fluffy rice, right? Because that's what it comes down to, right? Think about it. I know people, and it is the terminology people use, right? They go, oh, nice fluffy rice. When you think of fluff and fluffy, you think of a cuddly toy. Why would anyone think of that and it's stuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Again, it's one of them fucking things.
Well, what I mean is, have you not had rice and you've got it and it's like bigger, plumper and softer, and then you've had rice and that's more smaller and firmer. So when people are saying fluffy rice, they mean when it's like bigger and plumper.
I get that, but couldn't they have thought of a better word?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, right, for example, imagine if it stuck when people went, oh, I love that diarrhea style sauce, you know, super runny, you know what I'm talking about, really diarrhea style sauce, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's
you can think of a different terminology. They don't have to call it fluffy. Why don't they just call it, you know, full rice.
That's what Dork was on about. I finally, because when he was playing this the other day with us, and he said, I found a fish tank. I didn't know what he was talking about, but I've literally just found it.
Yeah, that's in this building. Fucking sniper. That's in here.
Yeah.
Oh, where the fuck is it? It's in here.
I see there's a sniper somewhere.
It's in here. It's not down there. It's not there. Where the fuck's this fish tank gone?
It's surrounding one of the buildings near the boats.
Fucking, I will find it. I will find it. Yeah, it's this one.
Damn it.
See?
Yeah.
It's bulletproof.
I shot it.
Yeah, it's bulletproof. If only. Fucking hell, if I bought a fish tank, I love having a fish, but I guarantee you fucking
fart near it.
Crack.
Yeah.
We are going to get a fish tank at some point. I'm just starting to rush at the moment.
Let's correct that. We've already got 2. They've just not got anything in them at the present time.
Yeah, it's the same thing, though. Technically, at the moment, they're just giant glass balls. Shit.
We will put some fishies in there. Oh, there's a sniper hiding in the water. That's naughty.
That was a mind fuck. There was 2 of them, and my eyes couldn't pick up which one I wanted to shoot, so they shot me instead. That's what happens when you don't make a decision, see? Indecisiveness.
Talking of, I've got some point go to the opticians. I need to get new glasses.
Yeah, we got to go and do that. Which one do you go to? You going to Specsavers?
I guess so, yeah. Well, it depends. If your mum want to come with me, I'll go to Boots. If she don't, then it'll be Specsavers.
Oh, I don't mind. I'll go.
I need to go. I need a stronger lens, and B, Vinny got hold of them. Yeah, I need stronger lenses for sure. And also, Vinny scratched the lenses on my current glasses. He got hold of them when I was asleep. And he scratched them.
You wait, you'll be able to see how I really fucking look then. You'll be like, fuck, he's ugly. I'm like, I know.
No, baby, you've never been ugly.
Yeah, apparently I look like James Dean, whoever the fuck that is.
Yeah, you'll always be my sexy bear.
I'm going to have to look up who the fuck this James Dean is everyone keeps talking about.
You do have a look of him, I must admit.
Who the fuck is that?
You'll have to look it up.
Say when my beard grows out, I look like Bray Wyatt. Fucking hell.
Oh, well, you know I like Bray Wyatt.
What? Oh, shit. There's got a sentry gun down there now.
I think the reason I like Bray Wyatt so much is because he really does look like you.
I don't know.
So I've got to love a bit of Bray.
I look like a prick in my opinion. But then that'd be weird if I didn't think that, wouldn't it? What kind of man is there, like, you know, oh, that again. I guess there is some out there, like, you know, David Beckham, it's like, look at me!
So I won't say her name, but your aunt, every time she goes out on a Monday with your mum, they see your look-alike, apparently. Apparently she'll double to the point that she's like, look, it's you over there, waving and everything, and every time your mum's like, that isn't him.
I haven't a clue. What?
Yeah.
I'm covered in tattoos for a start.
No,
I want to get one on my face, but you won't let me get one.
Apparently you have got a double. I have seen your double. I saw him once in Asda at McDonald's, and the man, I'll say her name, Amanda was trying to chat it up, and I thought that was weird.
Well, my point to you is this. I wanted to get a tattoo on my face.
No.
You won't let me.
No, I don't mind you have a tattoo anywhere, but not on your face. Because I love your...
You've got tattoos everywhere.
Yeah, but I love your face as it is. That's the
I
only
think it'd
thing.
be an improvement.
I never say no to anything, but I say no apart from that. That's my only no.
I was gonna get my eyeballs tattooed as well, wasn't I?
You're a handsome face to me, and I don't want you changing it.
I had my eyes tattooed black, all the whites black and all red.
Enemy UAV overhead.
You're my cutie.
I did that. I
Alright.
just brush over it. Yep.
Yeah, you ignore it. You didn't like a compliment. I just got popcorn.
Well, people can't say I'm not fucking got Von Vane, because I'm definitely not that.
Oh no, you're not a posy. You don't look in the mirror and stuff like that all the time.
It's like when I keep up with my bodybuilding and that, I'm a bit of people that I don't care at the end of the day. I don't do it for that reason. My muscles are just to keep me healthy and in shape, not to.
Yeah, at one time you were lifting crazy weights.
Yeah, I stopped because I
You were
pulled my chest muscles bad, didn't I?
You were damaging yourself. That's crazy amount of weight you were lifting.
It wasn't that much. It's only 23 stone.
Yeah, lumping that up over your head and it wasn't like you were just lifting it up. You were lifting it up over your damn head, for God's sake, and then lumping it down on your chest and then putting it down on the... There, that was too much. Too much.
Yeah, I gotta admit, I couldn't do that weight today, I gotta admit. I was a freak back then, I'm not so much now, I'm getting older.
Well, I don't know that damn bar thing that you got me to buy, yeah, that's a lot to bend.
No, that's too easy for me, I ain't brag, that is too easy, I've got to get a better one than that.
Well, I got you the Spadata one, and I got you that really heavy one, and you bend that like
yeah, that's only 60, and that's too easy.
That's crazy.
60 kgs, that is too easy, that is, I'll give it that.
I couldn't even do what was the first one I bought you, a 10?
40.
A 40, I couldn't even touch that.
Return to base.
I got a 40, I got a 60, and they're too easy. I'm going to get that other chest expander, there's 200 kg, that might be a little bit more challenge, we'll see.
Well, I think after this round I'm going to call it on the video, but you never told me how to switch it off.
Same way you started it, you just, press the
button.
The button above the D-pad, and then you go across, you press the button, it'll say, do you want to stop? And you say yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to just say this then. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know we touched on a lot of subjects, a lot of different things, and I hope I didn't offend anyone, and sorry for any bad language. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and your next video you'll see will probably be a haul where I got from Home Bargains on Friday. But I'll see you in the next video. Bye!